Okay, stand by. July 6th, 2017. This is KNN. Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Scott Guski, so I'll be flying at solo tonight as we bring you the 2017 Senior Unit and with the special edition Staff National Nitro League Summer Classic. I'm Scott Guski, so we got a lot of great action for you tonight, featuring 4 teams. They're sort of ad hoc this evening. We put them together at the last moment. Let's see how they do. First of all, give it up for the House of Forest. Preliminary. Give them a big round of applause. Let me hear you, House of Forest. Make some noise! Next up, of course, is the House of Rivers. House of Rivers will be bringing their stuff on tonight, hopefully walking home with the edible trophy. Next up is the House of Mountains. House of Mountains out here tonight, hoping to get some points on the board and make their way to the championship round. And last but not least, House of Lakes. Yeah, very proud bunch. Hoping they're going to do some great things tonight. Here's how it's going to happen. This is a triple elimination night. That means that you've got to lose 3 times in order to get knocked out. So if you lose once, you head down to lost bracket 1. You lose twice to lost bracket 2. But you can fight your way back to the championship, where one team will be walking home with the edible trophy. Brought to you by Sunkist Soda and Kit Kat Candy Bars. Here on the National Nitro League Summer Classic, I'm Scott Goose Giesler, flying it solo tonight. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this. Please rise for the national anthem. Welcome back to the National Nitro League Summer Classic. I'm Scott Guski, so I'm going to be taking you through the evening. But we're not going to delay any longer. We're going to start things right off with match number 1, Forest v. Mountains. Forest v. Mountains out on the dance floor right now. Forest v. Mountains is going out on the floor right now. So you can see it's a little hazy out there. Don't worry, that's perfectly natural. Our fog machine has been working a little overtime to give you a spectacular light show tonight. Right now what they're going to do is do a little rock, paper, scissors here to determine who's going to start with the ball and which team is going to be shirts and which is going to be skins. Okay, looks like okay, now both teams appear to have 4 players, so they can substitute in one person to play with them while we wait for the LITs to arrive. So each team may choose one person to come in for player number 5. Okay. Shane, what team? What team are you? What? Okay, so House of Forests will start being skins. House of Mountains will start with the ball and be shirts. Okay, so we're just about ready to begin. We're going to reset the clock here. Just about set. Both teams are set, so here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. There's the horn. And a good throw, but a good dodge by Shane Baylor. Good passing happening there. No contact yet. Down goes 1. Down goes 2. Ooh, a good dodge. Hit the floor first. Down goes 3 with a fantastic contact. Down goes 4. 1 left. Baylor keeping his team alive. And that's going to do it. 45 seconds is going to be the time to beat here. So we're going to reset the clock now, set the countdown timer to 45 seconds, and make sure that we've got parity here of time. So there we go. Okay, that's set. And it looks like both teams are set. We're going to see which one can walk away with the big win here and which one's going to get knocked down to the first loss bracket. Here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. 45 seconds is going to be the time to beat. Down goes 1. Down goes 2. Down goes 3. He is walking, so we got to be careful. Oh, he's going to hit him again, but down goes 4. 1 left. And he does it. That's right. They do it. They beat the 45-second time. Well done. Okay, let's go ahead and update our scoreboard here. Forrest, right, Shane? Yes. Okay, so you guys won that one. All right, here we go. The haze is going to break, so anyway. Okay, so Forrest keeps themselves alive in the win bracket, a very, very comfy place to be. Congratulations there. So we're going to go ahead and put that there. And then our good friends in the Mountains team, right now they're taking a quick dive down to the first loss bracket. They're not out. They just simply have lost one of the 3 they can afford to lose. So here we go. We're going to put that right back there. And we're going to move on to match number 2 here, which is going to come as no surprise. We have Lakes versus Rivers now out on the floor. Lakes versus Rivers out on the floor. Okay, we're going to need someone for rock, paper, scissors out on the floor again. So it'll be a Lakes versus Rivers team. Dan McGee, a veteran of Nitro, has won many, many times, almost undefeated, I believe. And he has won rock, paper, scissors, like he has been known to do. starts with the ball, and with skins, it is a very, very bold move. Hey, guys. Go over that side. Yeah, it might be helpful. Thank you. Okay, so our teams are set. Going to reset the timer here. Got to do that. I'm working a little solo tonight, so just bear with me. Okay. Andre, step back just for a second. There it is. Okay. Going to reset our timer, and we will be ready to go. Thank you. Okay, here we go.
Nitro.
A classic showdown between Lakes and Rivers. Who's going to be the triumphant one?
2, 1.
And there goes the clock. Down goes one right away with McGee. Ooh, a good dodge. Just not enough. That's 2. Down goes 3. Four. I think that's it. I guess there was a 5th one I didn't see. That's 31 seconds, a very impressive time. I do not envy a team that has to beat that. Okay, countdown timer is set. 31 seconds will be the time they have to do here in a Lakes versus Rivers tournament here. No envy there. Okay, the teams are lined up. Let's make sure they got their feet against the wall. And they look like they're set. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh, hang on. 31, is that still 31? Good. Okay, good. Here we go. 31 seconds, a very difficult time to beat, but they could do it. Turner Wilson with the ball. He's going to start it off.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. Good long throw. Didn't quite make contact, though. Oh, one down. Down goes 2. That'll be Henry Brown. 3 left. 3 down. 2 left. 8 seconds on the clock. 4 down, 1 left. 4 seconds. And that is going to do it, unfortunately. Just not enough time. Dan McGee keeps them alive. Well done, McGee. All right, so taking a look at it. Dan, what team? Okay, Rivers, got it, thank you. Okay, that means Lakes is going to head down to the first loss bracket. It's not going to be their last loss of the evening. They still got a chance to turn this thing around. Okay. We're going to take a quick break here on the National Nitro League Summer Classic. We're going to take a break and pay the bills. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us for more action right after this.
Katie. 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 Romance the rain.
And welcome back to the National Nitro League Summer Classic. We're going to get started right away with match number 3 now. That's going to be the loss bracket quarterfinal. That's the 2 teams that just lost. So they're going to make their way out onto the floor. I believe that's Lakes and Mountains. Lakes and Mountains out onto the floor right now. I'm just going to double check that, check the bracket, make sure that that is factual. That's right. Lakes and Mountains out on the floor right now. While they're doing that, I'm going to reset the stopwatch, make sure we got an accurate timing. We got our two teams out on the floor here, Griff Wilson and Lyle Tingle. Trick is to throw rock. You always throw rock. Rock always wins. And he throws rock, and he wins. Nothing beats rock. Except for more rocks? Yes, no. More rocks would beat it, but that's about it. So we got Lakes versus Mountains here on the floor. We've got some choices being made here. Okay, here we go. Griff, Turner, which team? Okay, so Lakes is going to start with the ball, and they will start as skins. So let's see what happens now. Here we go. Both teams have suffered a loss. Which team is going to head down to loss bracket 2 where they'll fight for their life? Let's find out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Lakes versus Mountains. Lakes with the ball. Some good passing happening. Down goes one. Down goes two. Vinny Hurley taking that very difficult. Down goes three. Lyle Tingle dodging like crazy. Good dodge by Lyle Tingle. Down goes four. Anthony. He gets hit. Lyle Tingle going to try to keep his team alive here now. Stand on the opposite side of the room. Oh, and another good dodge by Lyle Tingle. This is unbelievable. And that's going to do it. Unbelievable work by Lyle Tingle there. 1 minute, 20 seconds. We're going to take 1 second off the board just because of the ball, the ball lag there, if you will. But still an impressive time to beat. So 1 minute, 19 seconds. Okay, the clock is reset. There's a challenge here because that's a lot of time to have to kill by the team. So here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1 minute, 19 seconds of time to beat. A lot of time to have to burn off for the House of Lakes. Let's see how they do. Down goes one. Down goes two. Down goes three. Down goes four. One left and a lot of time to cook off that clock. Ooh. The ref doesn't call it. Okay, that's going to really do it there. Well done job by the House of Mountains there. Congratulations. Okay, so House of Mountains wins that one. And Lakes will make their way down to the loss bracket in bracket number 2, where now they'll be fighting for their life. So let's see. Oh, be careful. Watch the cords, please. Yeah, that's why we... Okay, we'll put that back there. Head it over here. And we're going to go to now match number 4 here in the National Nitro League Summer Classic. Who's it going to be? Well, if we just saw Lakes and Mountains, we know we're going to see Forest and Rivers right now in the win bracket semifinal. So Forest and Rivers down onto the dance floor. So we're looking at yet another rock, paper, scissors. The haze has reached a manageable level now. The fire department has been called off, and the smoke detectors are now sitting a little bit easier. Please bear in mind it is a water-based haze, so it is perfectly safe for children, we believe. All right. Laskin, what team? Thank you. Okay, so Forest will start with the ball, and there'll be shirts, which means that Rivers is skins for this one. Okay, everybody looks like they're pretty much set up here. Looks like we're about ready to go. Feet are against the wall. McGee's going to position himself a little bit more carefully. There he goes. Here we go. One of these teams is going to be moving themselves forward without a single loss yet. The other team will knock themselves down to the first loss bracket.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And there's the horn, and off they go. Good throw to Baylor. Baylor does it, knocks the first person out with a good fake. Down goes number 2. Hippopotamus is out. Oh, throw. Another ball is in. Looks like we got another person out. Another ball coming right in. Down goes another. We got McGee still in the game. There it is. And it looks like that is it. Nicely done there. Very efficient work done by the, I believe, the House of Forests. Yeah. Okay, we're going to reset here. Check out the time to beat. Okay, the time will be 46 seconds. Let's see if they can do it. Okay, looks like now House of Rivers has the ball. There'll be skins for you people watching at home. And let's see what happens here as we reset. 46 seconds will be the time to beat.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. House of Rivers with the ball. Got to do it faster than 46 seconds. Not a lot of outs yet. They got a little bit of a slowdown problem. Down goes 1. Laskin gets hit. Down goes 2. Baylor. Oh. Okay, some confusion out there. And that is it. They get it done there. Well done, House of Forests. Some congratulating going on there. We're going to update the scoreboard. Okay, so that's the big winner there. House of Forests. That's not it for Rivers because they've only had 1 loss so far. Okay. All right, another well-fought victory. We are going to take another quick commercial break here on the National Nitro League Summer Classic. Always got to pay the bills, but don't worry, we'll be back very quickly. Don't leave us. Stay with us.
That's all right, son. Get right back up. You're all right. Oh, check out that Buick.
Wow, that's nice. But if that's a Buick, then my kid's Cam Newton.
Ready! Damn! Blue 42 set up.
I'm open. Go. No. Yes.
Some people just can't believe the new Buick.
That's a good-looking Buick right there. That's a Buick, and I'm a supermodel.
Nice play, Billy.
Miranda Kerr?
Okay, and welcome back to the National Nitro League Summer Classic. I'm Scott Goose Kiesler. Welcome back, and we're going to move straight on now to the Lost Bracket 1 semifinal, which is going to involve rivers and mountains out on the floor. So we can get rivers and mountains out on the floor right now. Okay, here they come out onto the dance floor now, so to speak. They got themselves set up there. What did I just say? Rivers versus mountains? Yeah, it's rivers versus mountains. Okay, so they're out there doing the rock, paper, scissors now, trying to get it sorted out. Okay, so Mountains is going to start with shirts, and they're going to defer procession to Rivers, who's going to start with the ball. And they're going to be skins. Yep. Not a lot of people would have seen this coming, but here we are. Okay, here we go. Gotta make sure your feet are against the wall there. One of these teams is headed down to Lost Bracket 2. Who's it going to be?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. Some excellent dodging being done right now. There goes one. Down goes two. Down goes three. Down goes four. Down goes five, and that is that. Boom goes the dynamite. The time to beat here, a very shallow 36 seconds, a little spooky. The efficiency that we are seeing here from the House of Rivers. Countdown timers reset. So are the teams. Got a little bit of debris on the floor here that we're clearing off here before we get going. Okay, 36 seconds, the time to beat. Here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go. Down goes one right away. Oh, a throw and a miss. Down goes Hippo, I think. There goes three. And that is that. A well-played match by the House of Rivers there. 36 seconds, a very tough time to beat. What's that? I know, it's all right. Okay, there we go. Okay, Rivers keeps themselves alive in that bracket. And Mountains takes the slow ride down to the second loss bracket there. But now Lakes and Mountains are one loss away both from getting eliminated. We're going to move right on now to match number 6. Let's see what we're doing there. And that is exactly as expected. It's the win-loss bracket final. This is going to be a battle between Forest and Rivers now. And it was almost sort of a rematch here. Forest versus Rivers out on the floor. Outstanding. Do you want to sub in? Okay. I don't want you to do this all night if you want to get in and play. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to have to reset our graphic here because we know that's not right. So this is Forest versus Rivers. Just to make sure we know what we're talking about now. Okay, so looks like Rivers, once again, really likes working with their shirts off. That much is clear. I'm not sure it's so much a strategy as something else. So they're going to start with possession of the ball as well. And, just because we like to keep the game interesting, we're going to go ahead and shoot some more fog right out of Turner Wilson's position there. He seems to be a little oblivious to it. Either that or he's enjoying it. I don't know which, and I don't really care. So I'm going to fill the room with a little bit more haze just to make it interesting. Okay. Looks like we got everybody here, and we're set to go. Here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The clock is going. Down goes one already. Down goes two. Down goes three. Rivers finding their stride now. An excellent dodge by Shane Baylor. But down he goes. Got one more here. Oh, a great dodge there. And that is it. That's number 5. Oh. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Oh, that was my fault. Okay, I'd heard 5 whistles, so that's my. Okay, so I heard 5 whistles. I'm not sure what happened.
No. What happened was somebody got hit twice, and he didn't notice he got hit the first time. So that's why it's 5.
Okay, so, yeah, so we've got to reset the timer. I believe what I was looking at was 37 seconds there. Okay, so you saw 41? Okay, I will take it at that. We'll go with 41 as our countdown timer here. Thank you very much. No, because whoever lives, no, each of these teams, one team has not lost at all. The other team, I believe, has only lost once. Yeah. So, okay. So we seem to have figured this out here. All right, fine. Here we go. We got sanity is restored to the nation, and we are getting ready to go again now. All right, here we go. .41 seconds will be the official time here.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom, and we're off. Here we go. 41 seconds. Going to be the time to beat. Throw and a miss. Well done by McGee. 1, 2. 17 seconds left. Ooh. And the commentator gets hit by the ball. 7 seconds. That is just not going to get it done in time. Okay, that was it. That seems like a good idea. Okay, so Forrest takes a hit on that one, correct? Correct. All right, so that means Rivers is up here. Okay, Forests is going to work their way down here. Now we're going to have kind of a wonky thing because the Forests have only lost once. And so we're going to run into a situation pretty quickly where we've got a team that's got to beat them twice. So now, in the meantime, we're moving on to match number 7, which is going to be the lost bracket semifinal between Lakes and Mountains. One of these teams is going home after this match, and one of these teams will be moving on to fight the Forests. Okay, so once again, we're going to be seeing Lakes and Mountains out there. Lakes versus Mountains. Starting to get darker in the building. The strobe lights and disco lights are going to have more of an impact here now than they ever did before. So I'm going to ask Gabe Rinaldi to turn on the lights until the match starts. Until the match starts, and then we will turn the lights out. No, it's all right. There we go. Going to put out a little bit more haze here. Frankie Stigliano over in the corner, getting himself a steam bath there. Nice deal. Okay, it looks like we figured it out. Yeah, it pretty much does. It's a very thin haze. And let's see here. What have we got? Okay, so it looks like Mountains will start with the ball. Is that accurate? And they will be skins, while Lakes is going to start with shirts, and they've deferred possession. Okay, so looks like we're about ready to go. We do need one extra ball there. Yeah, okay. Looks like Peter Laskin will be the ball boy for this round. He's been the ball boy in the National Nitro League for several years now. He's an old standby. Okay, so the lights are ready to go down now on what's going to be the next big event here. And the timer is set.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there goes the horn, and off we go. Now, Lakes versus Mountains match. One of these teams will go home after this game. Who's it going to be? down. Down goes 2. Excellent dodge. Down goes 3 after a valiant effort. Jake and Turner going to try to keep this alive. The Jake and Turner overdrive. Down goes 1 more. We got 1 left. And that is it. Jake did a valiant job of trying to dodge there. Looks like 43 seconds will be the time to beat. Oh my gosh, and we have the president of the league himself, Mr. Nat Crane, in the room. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. He is definitely no Roger Goodell. Absolutely not. Okay. Here we go. We're setting up for our second half of the match. 43 seconds. Yeah. Here, Uncle Natty is attempting to figure out why it's so foggy in the room. We're going to demonstrate that to him just here now. And his jaw is dropping. All right, I think we've made our point there. All right, and the lights are ready to go off. Here we go with the next round. 43 seconds is going to be the time to beat here.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
43 seconds is the time to beat. It's going to be tough. They're doing some good dodging already. Oh, down goes Vinny Hurley. He's 1. Down goes Shane Baylor at 2. Down goes Anthony at 3. 15 seconds left. They got 2 left here. 1 more down. Oh, is that it? If that's it, I guess that's it. That's it. Okay, they did it.
That's all there is to it.
I kept asking.
To it. A winner. Just like that.
All right. So let's bring the house lights back up. Can I have the house lights up, please? Okay, taking a look at it. Anyone with the light switch? I guess not. Okay, fine. Who is the big winner of that one, please? Okay, Lakes won that one. Okay, Lakes there, keeps themselves alive. And we'll see how they do. Okay, next up. We're moving on to match number 8 here on the National Nitro League. We got kind of an interesting setup here. Now, because in this incarnation, we have got Forests versus Lakes out on the floor. But Forests has only lost once. So in other words, Lakes has got to beat them twice now in order to make this make their way to the championship. So it's a kind of an uphill battle. First they got to beat Forest twice, and then they'll be facing off of Rivers, and they've got to beat them twice. So it's going to be kind of a tricky scenario. Let's get the house lights up for a moment so we can see the rock, paper, scissors. Peter Laskin's going to turn on the lights for us. Okay, let's take a look at this. Forest looks like they're going to have their shirts on for this, but they have deferred control of the ball to Lakes. So Lakes will start off with it on this one. Okay, so now we're looking at a Forest versus Lakes matchup here. Getting a little dark in here, going to make it a little bit more challenging. Here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And boom goes the dynamite. The game gets started. Can Lakes hold on here? They got to do it. They got to do the double magic. It's a little foggy at home. We know that. There we go. 2 down. Down goes another. The door is open. And is that it? Okay. We're going to go with 30 seconds here because there was a little bit of a delay on the clock, but that's okay. So we're going to reset the count to an even 30. The door open there got a little spooky for a moment there, but we're all right now. 30 seconds, that's an impressive time. Looks like both teams are ready. They're just going to get their feet up against the wall, and we're going to get this thing started right away. 30 seconds, the time to beat. House of Forest with the ball now. They got to beat it, or they got to go to a sudden death.
Begins in 5,
rematch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we go. Down goes one already. Down goes two. 20 seconds on the board. They got 3 left in the game. Down goes 3. They got 2 left. Down goes 4. 10 seconds left. And they do it. Unbelievable. They beat the 30-second time. I didn't think they could do it, but by God, there they are. Something about those House of Forest guys, just getting it done. All right, let's take a look. Let's get the house lights back up. Look out there. Okay, so Forests gets it done. All right, and now that means that we know what is what here. We're going to take one more commercial break here on the National Nitro League Summer Classic. We're going to be right back right after this for our championship match, but first we got to take a little break and pay the bills. I'm Scott Kiesler. Stay with us. There's more to come.
Good afternoon and welcome. What?
I say good afternoon and welcome. Can we release the masks? Just take them off. How can we be a secret... How can we be a secret society if we can't keep all of our secrets?
Do they know we faked the moon landing?
No, not yet.
Or that there are only 49 shades of gray?
They're suspicious, but that's not what I'm talking about.
What about Bigfoot?
Bigfoot's not real and everyone knows that.
Did they figure out we deflated the football?
No, we found a fall guy for that one.
Bigfoot's definitely real.
Nope.
We'll
Okay.
just have to agree to disagree.
What about Area 51? Do they know about that?
No.
How about Area 52 to 54?
No, stop saying areas. No areas plus a number.
Literally hundreds of photos of Bigfoot.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw him once. Wait, Bigfoot? I'm getting it wrong. Paul Bunyan?
Point is, someone is leaking this stuff.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm not looking at you, Anne.
I've seen his footprint when I was
Scott! What they do know is that avocados from Mexico have good fat.
So they know they're healthy.
They know everything. Kyle, are you streaming this?
Is that not cool?
No, it's not cool. That's what secret means. It's a secret society.
Oh, wow. Secret. Yep. Hey, I got a like.
You got a like?
That was me.
I like you too.
At least they don't know about subliminal advertising.
That's not even a thing, right?
Eat them! What the?
Avocados from Mexico.
All right, and welcome back to the National Nitro League Summer Classic. I'm Scott Kiesler, and we are moving on to our championship round here. This is going to take place against Rivers and Forest. This is going to be like the 3rd time they match off against one another. Each of them has suffered a single loss in this whole thing. So that means that each of them has to lose twice. So this is kind of an interesting matchup. we may have to play this 3-4 times in order to find a winner here. One team has to lose twice to get knocked out. So it's kind of an interesting situation. Let's get the house lights up for a moment. Let's hit that light switch right over there. We're going to do our rock, paper, scissors here. Okay, so here we go. We'll turn it off in a moment. We'll turn it off for the match, but I need them on for the camera so they can see rock, paper, scissors. Okay. So rock, paper, scissors has been decided. Looks like Rivers will start with shirts, and Forrest will start with the ball and skins. So, I got to reset the clock. Didn't do that. Yeah, it will in a moment. It's a little dark, but here come the strobes in 3, 2, 1, and there they are. The challenge a little bit harder now. It's gotten a little bit darker. Oh, and yeah, there's going to be some fog on the floor in just a second here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Ooh, there goes one. Ball goes off again, and the ball's in play. A great dodge by Dan McGee. And now he's out. Now goes another. We got anybody left in there? Yeah, looks like we got one more. And that is it. Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay, roughly 39 seconds. Can we get the lights up, please? 39 seconds will be the time to beat. Now, whatever happens here, this won't end it because each team needs to suffer 2 losses in order to be out of this. So here we go. We are reset. We're ready to go. Teams are on their sides. We'll kill the house lights. Dan McGee, you're right there if you can do that. Perfect. Here we go. House of Rivers with possession of the ball. They got to do it faster than 39 seconds.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. There's the horn. Oh, it looks like it went off somebody's head. Down goes 1. Down goes 2. "20 seconds left on the clock. Down goes 3, 4, one more. And that's 5. You all right? Okay, house lights, please. Okay, a very valiant effort by House of Rivers. They get it done. Okay, so now we got to come up and do rock, paper, scissors again to figure out who starts with possession. Rivers wins this first match. We're looking at a best 2 out of 3 here, really. Rivers up 1. They got to do it again in order to be declared the champions. Okay, it looks like Forrest now will start with the ball. Once again, playing skins. Rivers once again without possession and will be shirts. Okay, so we're ready. Let's get the lights. Thank you very much. And we are ready to rock.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off now with the second of 3 matches. Best of 3 is what we're looking at really right now. Down goes McGee. We got 2 down now. Down goes 3. Down goes 4. And that's 5. What must be some kind of unbelievable record time. All right, so the countdown now is 24 seconds. The time to beat now. Forrest sitting in a good place to tie this thing up and take it to the third match. So we are set and ready to go. Lights can go off, and here we go again. Forrest has got to cook 24 seconds off the clock to tie this thing up and send it to sudden death in a third round.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. There's the boom. 24 seconds. There goes one. There goes two. 14 seconds. There's one on the floor. There's one on the floor. There's two on the floor. Yeah. And that is going to do it. Just not enough time to get it done. 24 seconds. Okay, let's get the house lights up. House lights up. This is it. This is it. This is, yeah, okay. So, this is it. This is the big one. We got a rock, paper, scissors happening here now. The winning team is going to be the champion of this tournament. Lyle, can you be on that? Thank you. Lyle Tingle will be the ball boy for this round, making sure that a ball stays in play. Okay, we're going to reset the clock here. There have been two very fast rounds, 30 seconds and 24 seconds were the times to beat. Very difficult to do, but now here it is. Without any further ado, the final round. Here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And boom, we're off. There's the horn. Some good passing happening. One. And a miss. Two. Throw and a miss. Three. Four. Okay. Okay, there seems to be some disagreements out on the floor. Let's get the lights on for a moment so we can figure out what's happening. Okay, well, okay, so. "49 seconds. That is the time here that will determine the match. Okay, so looking at it now, looks like we got Forrest with the ball. They've got to beat 49 seconds. So the lights are going to go out. We're going to let the eyes adjust. Lights off. There we go. We're going to let the lights adjust for a moment here. There we go. Okay, 49 seconds. Let's see if they can do it. This is it. This is for the edible trophy. 49 seconds, the time to beat. Let's see if they can move and make this work.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. One, 40 seconds left. Two, 30. 23 seconds left. 3. 28 seconds left. 14 seconds left. 7 seconds. And that is it. Unbelievable. House of Rivers. Do you believe in miracles? They get it done. Very well done there. Congratulations, House of Rivers. They get it done. You get the house lights up, please. House of Rivers does it in an incredible fashion there. Let's get them out on the floor so we can present the trophy. Okay, sorry about that. All right, test. 1, 2, test. 1. There I am over here. Okay.
All right, let's get them out front. Let's get the camera on them because these guys are our big winners. Bring out there and present the trophy. I'm going to come by here. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and let's face the camera. Let's face our TV audience here. Gentlemen, House of Rivers, congratulations. A very well-fought victory. You got knocked down to the lost bracket, but by God, you fought your way back. What was the big secret here tonight? Doing the good. English is, you speak English good. Hippo, you know, you got out there and you suffered a loss. Did you ever really lose heart? Nope. Man of few words. Dan McGee, you have been up here accepting the Animal Trophy quite a few times. What's the secret to your success?
Running and skins and bulletproofs.
Okay. All right. Always go for skins. And, you know, you guys, you've got the Animal Trophy now. What are you going to do with it, Henry?
Eat it.
Yes, of course you will. So you got an extra soda. You have an idea who you're going to be handing that off to? You guys will have to talk about that. And lastly, any big secrets here? You got any war wounds tonight?
Skins, keep it simple.
Alrighty then. Here you go, guys. You've hard-fought victory. Congratulations. You get the Animal Trophy. Give a big round of applause. Well done, gentlemen. Well, that's going to about do it for tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in and TV land out there. We hope you've had a good night tonight. This is Scott Goose Kiesler signing off, and have an incredible evening. Hold up.